So, of course, Nashville, Tennessee has the world's only full-size replica of the Athenian Parthenon. In 1897, Nashville had a centennial fair in this park. We're in Centennial Park in Nashville. They had a 100th anniversary celebration of them. They became a state. They became a state in 1796. But they had their centennial celebration in 1897, so 101 years. But as part of that centennial celebration, they built this full-size 1-to-1 scale replica of the Parthenon that's in Athens, Greece. And unlike the one in Athens, Greece, this one is still in good shape. They have done various restorations on it over the years. But it is a full version of the Parthenon from Athens. And actually, let me go out here a little bit, because up along the top of the Parthenon is all the frescoes and such that if you went to the real Parthenon in Athens, number one, the real Parthenon in Athens has been beat down over the centuries to the point where it's mostly just columns and some standing walls. The Parthenon in Athens was used as an ammo dump during one of the wars. I don't remember which one. And there was an ammo dump explosion in the Parthenon that destroyed a lot of it. And then the frescoes up along the top of the Parthenon, the real Parthenon in Athens, are currently in the British Museum, because that's how Britain rolls. They come in and they take your art and they put it in the museum in Britain. So this one here is actually complete, whereas the one in Greece is not. So we're gonna go inside here. Big old steps. Oh, big old steps. This one is made out of concrete, whereas the one in Athens, I believe, is made out of marble. And I believe the one in Athens does not have glass doors. We're gonna enter on lower level at other end of the building. Oh, okay, so we'll walk around. The Parthenon here, oh, it's a big old walk, man. So this is the park. I think I'm walking past a school group. The original Parthenon in Athens was built in like 500 BC, so it's, you know, several thousand years old, whereas this one's only 100 years old or so, 120 years old. And like I said, this one has been restored and redone several times, so that it's probably not even the same building that was built in 1897. Man, these steps are something else. I wonder if I'm supposed to not be walking down these steps. Maybe I'm supposed to be walking down the steps over here. So the entrance looks like it's over here. Now we are inside the Parthenon, and there is a very large statue of Athena. And you can tell it's Athena. Number one, she's holding the shield with the snake on it, and that is Nike, the goddess. I guess Nike was a goddess as opposed to a god, but that's Nike, the goddess of victory, in Athena's hand. Athena being the goddess of wisdom and war and a couple other things too. This is the inside of the Parthenon, because of course Nashville has a Parthenon. And on the other side over here, these are giant bronze doors. And you do not come in these doors, but these doors can open, the sign says. And here we are, back to Athena. Athena is very tall. And this sign talks about how Athena was gilded. She's gilded, that's gold gilding on her skirt and on her and on Nike and on her helmet. And then her shield over there has got various scenes of battle, and there's a snake, which was one of Athena's main symbols. And then over here behind the Parthenon, behind Athena, in the back room here, what do we have here? Oh, I bet you know what these are. I bet you these are replicas of the sculptures that are in the British Museum. This is the view out the back of the Parthenon. Let's go over here. I bet you that these are, because they're missing their heads. I've been to the British Museum, and this is what they look like in the British Museum. So let's see here. Let's see. The sign here says, just talks about, okay, yeah, here we go. Kinney and Schultz, that's this lady, worked together on the reconstruction of the Parthenon in the early 1920s. That's when they started like doing the first set of restorations on the Parthenon, based on their designs of the Parthenon marbles now housed at the British Museum. So these are replicas of the sculptures and parts of the frieze that are currently at the British Museum. And there has been a lot of controversy over the years about why the British Museum has all these ancient Greek artifacts, and whether the British Museum should return them to Greece. And so far the Great Britain has resisted that. But these are replicas of what the British Museum has that were taken off of the Parthenon.